What's up, everyone? I'm Lena56, and we are back in StarRupture. So, in the previous episode, we were expanding our factory quite a bit. Actually, I'm all the way over here, so we're going to head all the way back for a minute. I've been testing out different, I guess, builds and layouts that I could potentially try to do here, because I really want to use the multi-rails, but it is going to be very, I guess, difficult to implement them correctly, at least with how I would typically do like your typical bus system. So I could try to build one central factory, and I have a couple of ideas on how to do that. Or I could build a bunch of just little factories everywhere, and then, you know, this factory will feed these factories, which will feed these factories over here, which will feed these factories over there. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it here. And then there's but if I do that, then there's the case of the vermin that I have to be careful with, so. Alright, let's see here.
Congratulations!
Hey.
Clever Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
See, I like this idea quite a bit here. I think this worked out really well. And then we have this one. Yeah, the only downside is that these can only be used for this, and I can't really use this for anything else. So, that's the only downside to this layout and this build right here. So, I'd have to figure out some other way to use this. But we did unlock something, so let's go look and see what that is. Bet you it's, the next level of rail here. It is, look at that. Heck yeah. So rail version 2. Alright, let's see what else we have here. We have 5, 5, 6, 5, 5. Chromatic, stabilizer, tube, and heat resistant sheets. Okay, I wonder how many of those actually need blueprints for. I need a stabilizer blueprint. I have tubes. Chromatics I need. Okay, I can do this and that. I can do glass. Okay, so there's a few things that I can actually do here. It's too bad you can't pin these recipes. Alright, so what I'm thinking I might have to do, I might have to actually kind of redo our factory here a little bit. There we go. Food and everything is taken care of, because, like I said, I like the use of the multi-rails here, but it does kind of limit us a little bit. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so we're building rotors here, which rotors then I can use in something else, but I won't need rotors for a while as far as I know. Okay, so let's do this. If I need to build, let's see, chromatics, heat resistant, tubes. What do I need? I have tubes unlocked already. What do I need for tubes? Take a look here for a sec. Alright, so I built tubes in here. Go away. There we are. Titanium rods and titanium sheets. Alright, so that's more titanium stuff. So yeah, this is the part where I'm going to be struggling with a little bit here. Granted, so this could be... Yeah, so this could be rotor and I believe these are housings. Yeah, so rotor and housing factories over here. Yeah, so rotor and housing, and then, you know, I can make a little factory elsewhere that would require these items. One, two, three, yeah, okay. I could do everything in threes too, since this is... kind of everything is built in threes here. Like that would work. Rods and as we have, let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And for these ones, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I could expand this a little bit and just do everything in three, since these multi-rails are grouped in threes. Like, that would work. And you know what I could do now, though, is I could upgrade these to level 2. Look at that go. The fact that I'd have to upgrade each of these belts individually, though, is hilarious. Alright, so yeah, let's do it this way. So this will be our housing factory, and this will be our rotor factory. Now, what I might actually do here, and this is more of a way for me to figure out what's what. I may or may not do that. I was gonna put like storages and stuff, but it's too bad that there's no like signs or anything in the game. Alright, so we have rotors and we have housing. So the next thing I need is tubes, which is rods and... was it rods and plates? For tubing? Let's see here. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, rods and sheets. So our tubing factory I could actually build over here then. Because I don't think there's any more... Oh, crap. I don't think there's any more titanium freed up that I can build on. No, there isn't. And actually, I did figure something else out here too. Yeah, we have an impure node here. I believe this is impure. This one might actually be not pure, because it doesn't look nearly as yeah, this one's normal. So this is producing twice the amount of ore that these guys are. So I could build... Okay. So I could theoretically build another one of these. Right here and split this up. Yeah, let's do that for a minute. There we go. So I bet you I could do a tube factory right here now too, because I have this. Yeah, so this part is kind of like Satisfactory. You'll have impure nodes, normal nodes, and then pure nodes. The impure nodes look like busted and look like everything's not very filled. The normal ones, well, they look less cracked and stuff. And then I think there's also, that's the same way with wolfram ore, and then I haven't actually looked at calcium. But okay. So we're producing, yeah, so we're producing 1 a second here. So let's see. Well, we'll just do this. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to put it on the same level that these ones are on. If I do 1, 2, 3. Gosh dang it. I love the double jump feature. It is kind of nice, not gonna lie. Frick. Okay, so we're gonna do rods, 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 sheets. I really don't need this many sheets, but I'm gonna do kind of everything in threes here. Wait, why did I do that? Oh, I pressed Q, that's why. Gosh dang it. Okay, this one is actually going to be this guy right here. Yeah, we're going to do this. Alright, and then we're going to place that right there. There we are. Oh, heck yeah. Wait. Love how you can jump on the rails and stuff. I'm going to start converting everything just to level 2. I'm surprised my guy's not going with them. Sweet, okay. Let's do... Alright, let's do this. There we go. Whoa. That was weird. That was kind of crazy. Let's see here. So one every 2 seconds. Yeah, so technically I am not making nearly enough titanium here, but I'm not really making enough titanium on these other ones either, so yeah, so I'm gonna see how this works. I might have to redo it, but that's okay. I do like the look of the 3-rail system. There is another build I'm going to try, I think, and to actually see how it works, and I think I'm going to build that one over there. So I'm testing multiple things out here. But this one's not bad. So what we'll do is, I wonder if there's a way. You know, I do have another idea here. Yeah, this one is technically feeding this. Because I have 1, 2, 3. I wonder if I could get them to just all feed each other. Here, let's try something here for a minute. Okay, so if I can get them to feed each other here. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put storages in front of all these guys here. So we'll put one here. We'll do one there. And then obviously we'll do one there again. Should have just left these. Oh well, that's okay. Alright, how do I want to do this? So they're all kind of feeding each other. So 1, 2, 3. Should be one there. One there. And one right there. And then it doesn't really matter how I do this part. try to figure out how I want to do this, because if I can get everything to like share, that'd be better. I guess I could do it like this, where this would share into this guy. One, two, three, four. Yeah, let's do this. So this will feed that. I think I have another input here. And then these ones are just kind of going to act on their own here, which is fine. Oops, wrong one. Alright, let's see how that is. Oh, that's because nothing's connected power-wise. Alright, so what we'll do is we will do a platform like that. Okay, there we are. So we'll see how efficient that actually is. I have another idea for how I could actually build that, but we'll do this for right now. Okay, so then we'll do the tubing, which is going to be built in these. One, two, three. There we are. So then I need another thing. I'll see if I can do the same level here. I might have to lower these a little bit, which is fine if I have to do that. I did figure out a couple other things too. Actually, before I do these two, let's do this really quick and see if this will even work. Right, that one works. That one works. Okay, sweet. Heck yeah. I mean, they are kind of clipping, but I mean, oh well. Alright, so then now what I can do here is, yeah, I can join these, so we can do these rail connectors. 1, 2, 3. And I can slowly start to upgrade everything to these version 2 belts. Is it version 2 or variant 2? I don't know. Heck yeah. Sweet. Alright, so let's head over here where we're doing all of our research. And I can actually get rid of 6 of these. Because I'm not actually using these guys like at all. But that's okay. So we are going to do, which one's which here? The Lean Corporation.
Let's see.
Alright, here it comes. And actually, we're going to do this. There we are.
I need water.
Here's the tubing coming in. Heck yeah. Alright, sweet. So we should be able to research that no problem. So now what I'm going to do is I've pretty much used up the titanium deposits here. I do have a bunch of wolfram deposits though that I could be using. Let's see, I don't think I have anything just straight up wolfram that I'm gonna be that I'm using right now. Is there anything I can research? Let's take a look. So fabricator's almost done. I need glass and tube, which I'm guessing that's going to be in the furnace here. Okay, so for glass I need helium and calcium powder. So glass shouldn't be too difficult. So there's a where we're building our calcium factories where I can actually build glass, because I know where helium's at. Wolfram powder for chromatic. Okay. So
I'm detecting increased rupture activity. Prepare for a wave.
yeah, because I can build a couple of factories over here, or I could build them here and just bring that over here. It doesn't really matter how I do it, because I'm not really using this stuff here, so I can use this area for belts or rails. Oh. Alright, so we will do... we will do this. There, now everything's connected back up to power here. Alright, the sun's about to go boom. I can actually go and try to loot some stuff while we're waiting here, because this is going to be the perfect opportunity after the sun explodes here. Look at that. We're only at 11%. These waves never get old.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Extreme temperature detected.
There we go. Alright, nice. Let's see. Alright, sweet. Alright, so let's head out. Maybe. Nope, that's a little hot still. Your buildings have overheated. Wait for them to cool down.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
480. Okay, so I need to go find some more blueprints and stuff, and this is the perfect opportunity for that. So we are going to head out this way. And I really don't have a whole lot on me. I do have a bunch of wolfram powder, but I also want to go out and mine these guys. I also want to upgrade my guy too a little bit more. Level 25, 20. Survival is almost there. You know what I could do is I could check out the caves. Because I know that they will open up after a StarRupture. But you have to be careful because then they'll close on you too. let's go check out this area over here and see if there's anything I missed. And then we'll head up there. And then we'll have to start exploring a little bit more too. Eventually I'm going to have to upgrade our core as well. Alright, so I hit these. Is there anything I missed over here? Anything at all? Alright, hit all this. I hit all that. I think I hit everything up here too. Yeah, so far so good. Looks like I hit everything there. Looks like I hit everything there. I want to make sure I hit everything in this building right here. Which it looks like I did. So, alright, perfect. So this area is good. Okay. So we'll go to this guy over here and check this out. And then I think it's time for us to maybe find a new base to raid. I wonder if this is the only way to level up your athletics, is to just sprint everywhere. I wonder if jumping actually does it. I guess I could test it out. Alright, I think I hit most of the stuff up in this area, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh. There we are. Anything else down here that I missed? I hit you, grabbed you. Well, there's two things so far that I missed. I think I hit most of the stuff over here too, so that's good. Alright, perfect. Sweet. Alright, so I need to go find another base to raid. Which there's a couple of different areas we could go. I think what I'm gonna do is we'll head towards the helium deposits. During the playtest it took me forever to find them, but now I know exactly where they're at. Alright, I know there was another one around here somewhere. That's not it. I don't think I'm gonna find it. Oh well, that's okay. Alright, so let's start focusing on another factory here. Yeah, so we have a bunch of titanium there. I don't know, part of me wants to rebuild my factory because I'm kind of thinking of another way that I could actually do that. Because I kind of want a way to pull from every building. Instead of doing it like this. Yeah, because that was my only issue with how I'm doing this over here, is I'm not really utilizing 100% of all the resources. Like, I kind of want to be able to pull from every building, which is, I think I know how to do it, but I wouldn't really be able to utilize the multi-rails, which I want to utilize the multi-rails because I think they're freaking cool. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we are going to work on, what was it, glass? Maybe. Can't remember which one we were going to work on next. Let's see, let's do furnace. No, it doesn't really matter which one I do here. I could do this. So I also need wolfram powder as well, so I can start producing wolfram powder. Alright, so we have wolfram powder right here.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
And actually, what I could probably do, realistically, that's so cool. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Because essentially what I can do here is I can take the raw material and pull it over there. Which, actually, let's do this. Because I want to build these storages too. because then I can build I can have building material as well if I do this. Alright, we have no power, so... Oh my god, that's so freaking loud again. Why is that so loud? It should not be loud. Everything is low. Oh, it's a sound bug. Because the minute I did that, it fixed itself. That's funny. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna connect you over here and you right there. There we go. That'll give us power. Okay, so we're gonna bring raw material in from over there, and it's gonna come through right here, actually. So I guess what I could do is I could build... We can do a multi-rail here, like this. There we are. Okay. So, I need wolfram ore and... Alright, so let's head down here for a minute, because I have to grab those calcium sheets, or calcite sheets, or whatever you want to call it. I need a lot more than that, though. Frick. Well, I don't actually need these anymore. So what I can do is I can build a storage. Right there. Do that. Do this. There we are. And actually, I could double up on this. 2 every 2 seconds, so it's 1 a second. This produces 2 every 2 seconds. Okay, so I can double this up. There we go. Sweet, so now I'm gonna have to pull these and take them all the way over there. Can I make it on the rail? God dang it. Nope. Oh well. Wait, what do you mean building is too long? Really? Okay. We'll do this then. There we are. That's interesting. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, so we'll do this right here for now. Because I need to figure out exactly where I want to place this. Alright, let's see. Where are we at? Alright, that's almost done. Alright, so then what I'm going to need is I'm going to need these. So I need the calcium blocks. Which, what I might actually do is once I have this set up, I might get rid of all of this stuff over here and just pull from the deposits themselves. Another nice thing is I haven't really had any run-in with vermin either.
Acquired. That's a snack.
Okay.
Nice.
Probably should have taken from the back first, but that's okay. Oh, dang. The minute I said that, you good, buddy? Alright, I think we're fine. They didn't hit it too hard. So are there like impure and pure nodes here? Yeah, there are. So that's impure. That's impure. I think I need, what, 600? I might, we'll call it 300. Almost 400, so I need 200 more blocks, and then I should be able to unlock the calcium powder. Oh, there's blocks right here. I'm just dumb. Alright, I need literally 1, 2, 3, 4, so I need 105 more. I wonder. Let's do this. That'll make that go a little bit smoother. Maybe. There we are.
Congratulations! Selenium received its order. Your reward, as always, is waiting in the corporate terminal.
Alright, I need to see something here for a minute. What do we unlock? Ooh, the helium extractor. Perfect. And then recipe station, the furnace. Alright, I need 600 of you. I do need more calcium powder though. I need calcite sheets. So there's a couple of different things I can do here. So yeah, let's make chromatics next. So I'm gonna need calcite sheets and wolfram powder. Okay. Which I don't have any wolfram powder. We do have a bunch of calcite sheets though. All I really need is 600, so this is actually filling quite fast. There we are, that's all I needed. Boom. I need literally just a little bit more wolfram powder. Gosh dang it. Okay, let's go all the way back over here. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is this will just be raw ore coming through. I think that'll be a little bit better. Or I guess it doesn't really matter, really. Yeah, no, we'll keep it as the raw ore coming through, actually, because I have a couple of different ideas on how I can actually do that. So as of right now, what we're gonna do is we will just put a temporary furnace down for wolfram powder. And actually, we'll do a couple. Yeah, we'll do in multiples of 3. And actually, with how I'm gonna do this, we're gonna have to do this differently, aren't we? I'm gonna have to do it like this. Yeah, this is just a temporary little setup here. just kind of testing it out. I do like how I'm doing this stuff. Is it pulling? Oh, that's because I need, that is because I need this.
Reloading! I need water.
There we go. So I really don't need a whole lot of wolfram powder. That's really all I needed. Alright, so we've unlocked this. So now, let's do this. Alright, we're going to go kind of right in the center here. So then I can start building this. Alright, so since we have 1, 2, and then 3, we're gonna have 3 belts, or 3 more belts right here. Like this. Which I guess realistically, what I could do... Yeah, let's test it out here for a minute. So, what we're gonna need is I could do wolfram bars. I'm not gonna be able to... Yeah, we'll just do this like this. We'll do 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna make more sense to do it this way, or have the smelters right next to the deposits. I don't think it really matters. It just depends on how complex I want to get here. Alright, there we are. So there's that. And then what we're going to have to do is I have to bring the calcium ore up here, which I will use this row for. Well, I'm gonna have to probably do this then. Yeah, we'll have to do different levels. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And then, so what I'm probably going to have to do here... Actually, how I'm doing this is actually working out really well with these rails. Because then these guys I can just move to the side here. Alright, so I could do the calcium blocks here. I could do wolfram blocks here, or ingots, or bars, or whatever they're called here. Alright, and then I can do 1, 2, 3. Did I make it? Oh, I did. Nice. Okay. So let's try this. Probably could not have the middle one here, but kind of anal like that, so. Alright, so then what we're going to do here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Oh, this one's a lower. There we are. Perfect. All right. Please work. I mean, it worked for the other one, so I'm hoping it'll work here. I don't know if it's gonna actually. Gosh dang it. Let's try this. Alright, that's what I was afraid of. So, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna have to delete all of these. And then I figured out something else too, so you can actually, if you click your middle mouse button, you can keep it the same level and then lower or raise this thing. So let's try this. I like that. I hate this. Alright, so we're actually going to do it like this then. Yeah, we're going to do this because that'll be a more gradual incline there. There we go. That looks better. Okay. So now I can do all of these. Wait a minute. What am I doing here? Hang on a minute. I think I completely messed up. Blocks. That's supposed to be wolfram powder. Gosh dang it, never mind. Yeah, this is supposed to be wolfram powder here, so this needs to be this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's supposed to be that. Alright, and then I need to completely redo this. Yeah, that's wolfram powder. These are the calcite sheets, so I actually don't need these guys here. At least not right now. I'm going to. Actually, I wonder if I can get away with just doing it like this. That'll conserve. Yeah, that looks a little bit better if I'm being honest. Okay, there we go. So then this needs to be... Yeah, so this is calcium. This is wolfram ore. Okay. Which actually, I think what I could do is we'll do this. We'll use this guy. Alright, there we are. So, we need to do is I can delete this. I can delete this. And we can do that. So let's get this one up and running, and then I'll work on bringing the calcium over. Frick. Can I put my gun away? I don't need my gun out right now. There we are. I mean, and realistically, like, this is why I'm so conflicted with this, because you really don't need these multi-rails. Like, yes, they're convenient in certain situations, but, like, you really don't need them. Like, there's ways that I could do this where I wouldn't actually need these multi-rails, but they are kind of fun to work on. This is actually working out pretty decently here too. Alright, so now we need to bring the calcium over, which we have our line right here. So with that being said, wait, what was that? Oh.
Lunch is over. Let's get back to work.
I'm hungry too, so I probably need some food here really quick. Let's eat.
I can use this.
you. There we are. Okay, we're good. Let's go back to building. Actually, I think what I want to do here. There, yeah, so we'll do something like that. And then I'm going to have to redo our calcium stuff over here. So let's go do that for a minute. Let's see. I'm gonna have to drop a bunch of stuff, aren't I? That's fine. So I'm going to delete everything but the extractors here. Okay. So, gosh, frick. Okay. I'm still not used to the building controls yet either, which is hilarious. Alright, we'll do this. So I need to hook up power to all these. But I think what we'll do is we'll just... Well... No, we'll do this instead. Yeah, we'll just do that. There we go. Alright, so now... Perfect. Alright, what did I drop? I dropped glass, which I don't really... Well, so I need you... I'm gonna keep these. We'll take the glass. Okay. Let's head back. Probably should have programmed those smelters already, but whatever. Probably should have put my foundations a little lower too so I could actually get up here. I wonder if there's a thing that allows me to jump higher. That'd be kind of nice. Alrighty, so these ones right here are going to be calcium blocks. Now, it should be pulling from these miners over here. Yep, here it comes. You can see it in the distance. Alright, sweet. And then I still need... Technically, what I probably should have done realistically is destroyed these guys right here. There's the calcium blocks coming in. Yeah, right at these intersections right here, they kind of get messed up a little.
Rupture activity detected.
Oh, we have another wave.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Yeah, so then after this wave hits, we will be going to a another area to where I can raid stuff. Or I could go into a cave. I know that there's a couple of caves near me. Are they marked on the map at all? Unknown location. Alright, are you guys coming in yet? Oh yeah, there they are. Perfect. Okay, so then I can start making these. And that'll start pulling our calcium blocks. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Perfect. Our sun's gonna rupture here in a couple of seconds, so we're gonna head inside. Come on, let me go up.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
It's so surprising our buildings are able to withstand this.
Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
Everything's just backed up right now. Alright, let's head downstairs. Let's see, I have a bunch of stuff on me. Let's see what I can do here with it. Super magnet. Hardening agent. Chemicals. And synthetic silicon. You know what I can do is I have a bunch of research points that I can throw in here. There we go. So the research points
Planetary
is done.
temperature within acceptable parameters.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, perfect. So now what I need to try to figure out how I want to do this. Because realistically, if I place 3 more furnaces on the end here, I would be able to solve this issue. The downside is I don't have enough room because of our core. Okay. That's why it almost would have been better if I would have destroyed these and bumped all of this up, but I don't really want to have to rebuild this. So I could just build another core, like that would be the simplest way to do it. And all I really need to build another core is to mine one of these things. In my inventory. Okay, I can drop you, I have so much calcium stuff on me right now. Okay. So then, yeah, what we're gonna do here is I'll just build another core. Really? Okay. Right here it is, right between these two. Okay. One, two. Oops. There, we'll do it like that. So, now what we have to do here is we have to do it like this. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if I'm able to... There we are. Okay, perfect. And then same thing with these. Alright, hopefully I can get both of these to cooperate with me. Crap. Okay, well. It's never just easy. There, we'll do it like this. Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to do it even lower then. Crap, okay. There, will this work? Okay, that'll work. Oh, I don't have enough resources. Okay. That's why it's easier just to have everything on the same level, but I didn't really design this how I should have. Wait, what was I doing? Oh. I need more ore. Oh, nope, I don't need you. Frick. Dang it, I hit the bar. Up over here. There we are. Okay. Do I need any of these calcium blocks or sheets that I'm carrying around? The answer to that question is probably no. Although I could make just a bunch of calcium powder. Let's see, what do I need to make calcium powder? just gonna do a bunch of this. And then I have a bunch of calcium sheets that I'm carrying around with me, which I don't really need. Although, I haven't actually hooked these guys up yet. There we are. Now this will hook over here. There we are.
Ruptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Yeah, we're just gonna pretend it's not clipping. Alright, nice. So now what I can do is we can actually hook this up to this guy right here. Gosh dang it. I like the rails, but at the same time, I don't like the rails. For that reason right there. They're hard to connect up sometimes. Okay. Well, I did have this whole plan of going and raiding an outpost after the rupture, which I can still do. We're just going to have enemies there.
Ah, gotcha.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Heck yeah. Alright, and then I have just a bunch of random crap on me now. Alright, and then here come those guys, and we are starting the next shipment. Let's see, is there anything I can get rid of in my inventory? Get rid of you. There's nothing else I can really get rid of, so I'm going to drop all these calcite sheets that I'm carrying around. Just because there's not really a use for them, at least not right now. Yeah, the rest of the stuff we'll take with us, but yeah, that stuff I'm just gonna drop right there, because once the rupture hits, it all gets deleted anyways. Sweet, okay. That looks good. So, alright, I need helium as well, which I know where helium is. There's a helium deposit this way. Yeah, during the playtest, it took me so freaking long to find it. Alrighty, so we're gonna head up this direction. Yeah, we have more titanium up there. And there's a bunch of wolfram ore over here. Like, this is a really good spot for a base. Which, I'm almost tapped out of our deposits over there, so I'm gonna have to start building over here at some point. Alright, we have some enemies up here. Alrighty. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start shooting at these guys. And if I remember correctly, for me to make medium ammo, I need wolfram powder as well as building material. Alrighty, let's see here. There's a big old building in the distance over there. I wonder if I can head that direction. If I do remember correctly, the helium deposits are right over there. Looks like there's a base right there. Alright, let's head over there. Because I need to find some more blueprints. Alrighty. Well, so far I'm not really seeing any vermin. Grant, the minute I say that every time. Ah! Are they gone?
Reloading!
Every time, the minute I say that, they're just swarming me. Alright, well there's a base right there. I'm hearing all sorts of activity down here. I don't think they see me, which is good. Oh, there's a drone wreck.
Nice!
Here goes nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think they see me.
Reloading!
We're running low on ammo.
Reloading!
Okay. I can't tell where that other one is at. Yeah, I'm almost out of ammo.
I can use this.
Alright, I'm gonna have to hurry up and raid this. I'm not gonna have enough time to actually read that. Hey, can I get up here? Oh, I can. Oh, heck yeah, blueprint. Oh, that's not good.
Reloading!
Ah! Well, I have a blueprint. That's not the blueprint I actually need, though. That's the downside. Let's see. Is there anything else over here that I can find?
That's just what I need. I can relax now.
Wait, can I? Come on. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything else I can collect over here? I don't think so. There is a bunch of stuff down here, though, so... Sulfur over there. Well, I have a bunch of war bonds. I do not have the blueprint I'm looking for, though. That is the downside. And I'm hearing think we're good.
Just what I need.
I kind of wish when you opened these, it would like go into like a database or something. So
Finally.
you could read them later. Because it's kind of hard to read those when you're being attacked left and right. Or maybe they do go into a database. I'm just not sure how to do it yet.
Alex, come in.
What's up?
Just as I thought, the core's overloaded.
Nicolas said everything was okay.
I think Nicholas is not okay.
I'm gonna kill him. Do you know where he is?
I bet he's out gathering those plants of his. Either way, he's out of range. I can try texting him.
Alright, never mind. I'm gonna report this.
I'd hold off. If he finds out you reported him again, he won't fix the core.
Okay, so we wait for him, he fixes the core, I report him to Clever, and then I kill him.
Maybe you should just break his legs, so he doesn't keep going to and fro.
Okay, so we wait for him, he fixes the core, I report him, kill him, we print him a new sleeve, and then I break his legs.
Wow. I mean, technically, she gets to fulfill her urge of killing him, and then he's still useful after they break his legs. Oh, crap. Alright, I think we're good. Oh yeah, it's those weird plants that drain you. I jump over them again. Oh god. Ah!
Reloading.
Oh crap. Ow.
Changing max.
Oh my god, really?
Changing max.
Okay, let me just point blank shoot you and still not hit you. Okay. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back. And then one cool thing is, I know that there's different purities of nodes. Like, this, I believe, has 3 different purities. You have the impure node right here, which looks all broken and cracked and everything. The normal node, which looks just a less cracked version of this one. And then the pure node, I believe, is this rainbow colored one here, but that's like pure iron. So, like, you get a lot more out of it. So, like, the visual is actually really cool. And as far as I know, everything has purity except for helium, but I could be wrong. Which I never did place those helium deposits over there, but I'm going to call the episode here pretty quick. I didn't really work on as much as I wanted to work on this episode. I was still trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to build everything, which I'm going to try to utilize the multi-rails how I've been doing it. But I do want to... There are a couple of other ways that we could absolutely build our base, so I can literally pull from everything, and then I don't have to keep making the same things over and over again, which actually might be the better way to do it. And the fact that we have faster rails means that it'll work a little bit more efficiently. So I might actually rebuild my base at some point. I do know that if you delete, well, not to delete the core, but there's a destroy base option. Did I just hear? No, I think we're good. Yeah, there's a destroy base option for the core where we would get 100% of the resources back. So then we can actually keep, or I guess rebuild our base, which actually might not be a bad idea. Let's see. So, yeah, we have a bunch of calcium powder here.
Oh, yes.
Alright, we're still doing this. Alright, yeah, that's almost done. So let's go research a little bit of what I have here. And then I'm going to call it the episode. Heck yeah. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to call it the episode here. We did unlock a couple of different things. We unlocked level 6 of Selenium Corporation, which current recipe is glass and synthetic silicon. I should be able to get glass here pretty quick. But, yeah, I'm thinking the more and more I'm building this, I'm thinking it might be easier to actually rebuild our base and kind of redo it. Because I have a couple of different ideas on how I can actually make this more efficient. Like, I do like how this looks with the multi-rails and stuff, but like, we're not using any of this over here, which realistically I could be using some of this for over here. So, like, I do have a couple of different ideas on how I could actually make this more efficient. But the downside is I'm probably going to have to destroy everything. Which, I guess it is what it is. What I might actually do is place the core, like, over here somewhere. Kind of right in the middle. So then I have this whole area over here to build. So maybe we'll do that in the next episode, as we'll unfortunately destroy everything here and rebuild it. Grant, I do have a better idea on how to actually do it though, so we're going to do that in the next episode. But on that note, I'm going to call it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all later.